When are they going to stop doing that, referring to those in control of the world? And the thing is, what people don't realize is they're not in control. We are. And before you start running off, let me try and explain that. As long as you believe that they're in control, you're giving away your power. Because the fact of the matter is, they don't really create anything. They leave seeds, ideas. They install ideas in people's heads through media, through songs, through news, through scientists that they pay to say certain untruths, through manipulation of politicians, movies, TV shows. Everything they want to create, all they do, and they know that, all they have to do is plant seeds of awareness and consciousness. Let me explain that. Because ultimately, we're the ones creating it. They're just the ones planting the ideas in our heads. Nothing can exist without it being present within the conscious mind, right? The reality you're experiencing right now, just your home, the outside reality, the collective earth reality, the universal reality, everything that you experience in this physical realms, they're different realms, is a projection of your conscious mind and how your conscious mind chooses to perceive it and create it. Nothing can exist without it being present within your conscious mind. If it's something that you've never heard of, or something that's never come into your reality, then you'll never experience it. It's just not possible. Everything is your outer world, and the experience of that outer world is a conscious projection of your inner consciousness, your inner knowing, your inner beliefs, your inner self. It's a virtual reality. It doesn't really exist. This is the dream state. Okay? Therefore, it's like just imagine that you have this big projector. Think of the Daleks in Doctor Who. You know how they have that big stick? You know, it's kind of like a weapon, but just imagine that same thing, but a projector, a movie projector. And what is in here, your consciousness, what's in your essence, projects outwards and creates the world that you feel is very real and you experience as very real. So nothing can exist without it being within our conscious mind as a human temporary entity. So when those, that 1% who created us and has been controlling us and imprisoning us for our entire existence so far, when they want to create something, or they want to make something to become our truth, whether it's truth or not, that doesn't matter. They simply have to install it into our conscious mind. And so they, like I said, they do that through paying people to make statements. For example, cholesterol creates heart and vessel disease. It doesn't. There's zero scientific evidence that actually shows that, and actually the new evidence is showing the complete opposite. There's more and more people dying from heart. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that, or my video is going to get banned again. If you want to hear about that, go to my Patreon posts. Let's not get into that, because they've already been banning my videos nonstop. Anyway, Goebbels said it best. He said, if you plant a seed of a lie enough times, it becomes truth. And that's just how it is. So they plant seeds through science fiction movies, and then that's when, you know, because they want us to create that, because we watch the movies, we listen to the music, we hear the vibrations, right? Music also influences us on a vibrational level. We see shows and documentaries and all kinds of stuff, newspapers and whatever, art. Everything can be used as a way to install ideas, to install a seed within the conscious mind. Now, if enough people watch that movie and watch that show, and if enough people get influenced by that little seed, over time, it becomes part of our reality. That's why people say, oh, these movies are predicting the future. No, they were just installing what they wanted us to create. And now we've created it. It takes time in the physical realm to create, because you need enough people to have it within their conscious minds to bring it into fruition, to bring it into manifestation. So in a way, They don't create anything. They have zero power to create. Why? Because they're only 1%. 1% cannot create something on a collective scale. We do. We're the 99% that brings everything into physical reality. Because when enough people have that seed in their conscious mind, it becomes reality. It becomes part of our reality, or temporary virtual reality. So that's why I'm saying they don't create anything. They simply manipulate by planting seeds and ideas in our heads to create the outcome. Coco agrees. To create the outcome we want to they want to have. So how do we stop that? Stop. It's simple. Stop going along with the seeds. Stop looking at satanic music videos and stop supporting any of that. It's about taking away your focus and putting it on the things that really matter. You know, things that bring joy, things that bring truth, that bring enlightenment, that bring happiness, family, love. You know, focus on what's, and that's why Spirit's always told me, right now it's the time to go back to basics. What's really important is being kind to one another, helping each other, working together, getting rid of the divisions they try to create among us. No longer participating in their seedlings, in their stories. Go back to basics. Learn how to grow your own food. Learn how to make your own medicine. Things that really, really matter and can make a huge difference in people's lives. Focus on love. Focus on loving yourself. So many people have no problem loving others, but when it comes to loving themselves, that's where they struggle. Focus on simplicity, getting back in touch with nature, with animals, helping each other. Keep your focus away from the media. And I know I'm on the media right now. I get it, but it's the only way I can reach you guys. But be selective of what you watch. You know, you have the power. And when enough people do that, because people are waking up, we're already in the majority of people who are awake, who are noticing the manipulations. We're already in the majority, so we've already won. But we can speed up the process of creating the world we truly want to have by no longer going along with their narratives, with their seeds, by no longer allowing them to plant their ideas, their seeds within our consciousness, and by choosing, being very picky about what you focus on, where you put your energy in, and where you put your attention. Because where the attention goes, the reality flows. It's just as simple as that. So stop blaming them. Take responsibility for your own creation, for your own focus. Make better choices. And we will see this world turn upside down into a wonderful, beautiful place that it is meant to be. We need to have people empowering themselves. Just ignore Coco. Empowering themselves so that we can then empower others. Okay? Put your own oxygen mask on first, and then we can help others even more. But our intention needs to go to love, unity, working together, getting rid of all the petty differences that are installed. They're intentionally put in place for people to fight each other because they know that if we start working together, the game's up for them. They don't want us working together. So everything they don't want us to do it. That's my advice. It's easy to blame others while still going along with their manipulation, their seeds. But if you take responsibility and do what you can for your community, your family, yourself, then we can change the world very quickly as a unit, as a human race, and create the heaven on earth that it was meant to be. Because according to what Spirit has told me, we're supposed to have, after the ascension, after us moving into a 5D reality, we're supposed to have a very, very long, wonderful, abundance-filled reality of peace, unity, and love. And they're talking over hundreds of years. So it is in our hands. We are the creators. They are not. They are simply not capable of creating anything without our input, without our cooperation. So stop doing what they expect you to do. It's in your hands, people. Okay? Get out of the shame and blame story. Get into the love and self-love and worth, self-worth, unity. Go with that story, because it'll always be the only way to reach enlightenment and to go towards the light. Love is the only way. Anyway, I don't know if this makes any sense, but we were talking about this morning at the coffee table with my mom and Gerald. And they said, you should share that with people. Okay, well, there you go. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully they don't ban my video. If they do, I'll try and put it back on. I don't give up that easily. And I'm not afraid either. So I love you. Okay? Please love yourself so you can then share that love with others.